The No Fate channel, checking in. And today I am going to be reviewing this Etsy DSLR tripod that I picked up to use for my YouTube channel and have a quick discussion with you about what equipment you really need to run a YouTube channel. So let's go over this product, and then I want to talk about the products that I use and why I actually upgraded to this over what I've been currently using. So first and foremost, let's talk about cost. Oftentimes when you get a tripod, it all comes down to cost, what you're using it for, and how much you're willing to pay. So this costs $55 on Amazon. I'll put an Amazon affiliate link in the description below. Keep in mind that price does change. As we know with Amazon, the prices fluctuate and the coupons that they offer. So if you see it at a different price when you're looking at this video, don't shoot the messenger. But I paid $55 for this, which was a very large expenditure for me with regards to tripods. I want to quickly go over why I got this Etsy $55 tripod for my YouTube channel and for my family photography very, very quickly, to hopefully give you an idea of how this tripod stacks up with others. And then I want to go into what you really need for your business, your YouTube channel, whatever you might have. So first and foremost, $55, super expensive for me. I've been using 3 junk tripods in different sizes that I got off of Amazon. They're Amazon Basics. They're junk, but they've gotten the job done, and I think all 3 combined cost me $35. Why did I get this one? Comes with a nice carrying case. Most of the carrying cases you get with the lower end tripods are junk. This one actually has some nice weight to it and some nice stitching. This thing has a ton of features on it. Most of the features I'm never going to use, but it does have the nice features on it. So when you get a tripod like this, you can grow with a tripod like this. When you get your standard Amazon Basic tripod, it gets the job done. And I'm not knocking those. And I certainly think if you're new to making video or even content or even taking photography, you should try to get your stuff done with the lower end equipment, because it teaches you to be more versatile. It teaches you to think outside the box when you've got some really junk equipment or you've got some stuff that just barely gets the job done. Okay, it makes it harder for you to learn, and that learning process is going to help you grow quicker. One of the nice things about getting a higher expensive model like this, even though I'm not going to be using most of the features on here, I have them in case I need them. One of the reasons I like this, all the reviews, and I have to agree, is that the leg system, the leg support is not heavy, but it is super, super sturdy. There's no give to it whatsoever, and it's easy open, easy close. Even these little latches are nice. With the lower end models that I've been using, these latches are a pain, and it takes a lot longer to set up than this one does. As far as compactability, as you can see, these things compact real quickly and real small. A nice small form feature, especially if you're short on space, and especially if you have a few tripods. These things can take up a lot of space quite quickly. It's nice that this one can compact very quickly. One of the features this has that I'm never going to use, and this is really for photographers or people with DSLR cameras that are going to be shooting in the wild, is that you can actually detach this so that it be from a tripod to a monopod, so that you don't have to carry all of this around. You get one nice long pole so that when you're out and about in the wild, you slap your camera on here and you can get some sense of stability, some sense of levelness to your photography without having to carry this whole thing around you. Overall, I think I'm happy with this $55 purchase because it's going to help me grow, and it's going to help me, especially taking some of my family photography photos. Because I am the YouTube guy for the family, I am also the photography guy for the family. So they expect when the whole family gets together that I am in charge of taking the photos, as you can imagine. So it's a lot harder with the junk tripods to set up the camera, get them angled correctly, and how the camera sits. It's a pain. Something like this is going to help me at the very least be a little bit more level. In fairness, if you watch my videos, you'll notice that some of these videos are off just a little bit because the tripods are a little cheap. They tend to get warped very quickly, and they're off just enough that if you watch the video on your phone, you might not notice, but if you put it up on your big screen, on YouTube, on your big screen, you'll probably see they're a little bit crooked. For many of you who are looking to get into content creation or just photography in general, again, don't go with the expensive stuff. Get the cheaper stuff first. Learn to get by with the lower end product. Oftentimes, people think that they're not successful with whatever they're doing because they don't have the best equipment, the most expensive equipment. And that's just a big pile of crap. The reality is that you can take the best photographers and the best YouTubers, the best vloggers, the best whatever, and you can give them junk equipment and they're still going to get the job done, okay? Whether that's people who work out, whether that's people who play basketball, you give them the worst shoes possible, they're still going to get the job done. And that's the same thing with video equipment. You give them junk equipment, junk lighting, and they're still going to make it work much better than you are going to do with all of your most expensive equipment. So learn to get the job done with lower end equipment, and then build yourself up that when you finally do get a nice tripod like this, not only do you appreciate it, but that you know how to use it and how to use it effectively so that you're getting the best shots regardless of the fact that you have a nicer piece of equipment. Now, one thing I do want to mention with regards to this tripod, this Etsy, I went online and there are a number of versions of iterations from different companies that sell very similar things. I will say I haven't reviewed those. I don't even know if they're all made in the same exact factory and just a different label is slapped on the front here. I will say, having used this for a bit and having just felt how it feels in my hand, how it turns, how it effectively opens and closes, it's good manufacturing. Oftentimes with regards to the Amazon marketing, as we know, let's face it, everything looks great, everything looks amazing because everything's airbrushed and everything's photo edited so that it looks like people are having a great time using that product. So you really don't know until you get it in your hands. Now, if you rely on the Amazon reviews, shame on you. I think probably 90% of Amazon reviews are fake or paid for, and it's really hard to tell what's real versus what's not because those companies that create those fake reviews, they know what they're doing to escape the Amazon bots that look for fake reviews, and they know how to bypass those fake uploaded 5-star reviews the day something is instantaneously out there. So I would say if you're interested in this tripod, this Etsy $55 one, or any tripod in general, try to find real reviews from people who've used them, that people that like them or don't like them. It's good to get both sides of the opinion so that you go into any purchase with eyes wide open. Overall, hey, I'm happy with this tripod, even though I spent $55. For what I'm going to be using it for, I certainly overpaid, but it's nice because the manufacturing is nice, it's sturdy, it opens and closes easily, and it has a lot of bells and whistles that I can work with and hopefully grow with in terms of trying to get different camera angles and different camera positions. I think if you have a DSLR camera, this is going to be a good budget tripod. Now, why do I say budget for the DSLR camera versus your iPhone or GoPro? And the reality is those DSLR tripods, they get expensive, man. I looked online, they go up in price, and I do mean quickly. So this is probably a budget tripod for a DSLR camera, but if you're using your iPhone, if you're using a lighter phone or a lighter camera or even a GoPro, this is going to be certainly overkill. But hey, if you're looking to grow and you've got that $55 price point in mind, this one isn't going to be a bad one, and I'm happy with this purchase. Keep in mind what I said before. If you're into video creation and you're just getting started, hey, don't go towards the most expensive stuff. Try to stay on the lower end stuff. Learn how to get stuff done without all the bells and whistles on your equipment. Trust me, it's not needed if you're good, and if you're not good, it's going to be a great way to grow and learn as you go forward. Hopefully this was informative. I hope I was informative as I could with regards to this tripod camera because I don't have a DSLR camera, so I'm not going to be using a lot of the DSLR features. Drop me a comment below if you have any questions on this tripod or video creation in general. I've been having fun over the past 4+ years just creating some of the most random videos you could imagine. If you want to check them out, hey, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit the notification button. Check out the content. I've got a backlog of like 500 videos that are everything from horrible to downright funny. So if you came this far in the video, as usual, thanks for watching, and don't save anything for that trip back. I am dedicated to helping you be a great parent to your children and still accomplish your own personal goals. I provide ideas and insights to help you save time, money, and your sanity. 3 things that are in short supply for every parent out there.